Thursday, 2nd of July, and all is good so far. We've made it through a day of July and nothing's killed us yet. We're okay. July, we don't want a repeat of June or May or April. Thanks very much. And so far, so good. We're getting there. So day 2, we'll see how it goes. Later on today, we're doing the bite-size workshop on Zoom. Invites are out. We've got about 24, 25 people signed up for that. Looking forward to seeing you later on. And that kicks off at 2 o'clock UK time or 3 o'clock Luxembourg time. So see you then. Now, what was I going to talk about today? It's something about getting a second opinion, not taking other people's opinion of you, yourself, and your work as true. It might be that you need to look somewhere else. And there's a good example of this, that back in 1958, as a student at school, a gentleman called Bob Heft was given a piece of homework, and the homework was to go away and bring something back to school that the students had made themselves. A piece of homework, make something, bring it in like a sort of show and tell. And he went home and he had heard through conversation and that sort of thing that there were 2 new states that could be joining the Union in the USA sometime soon. So at the time that he was at school here, Bob Heft, there were 48 states of the Union in the USA. So the Stars and Stripes banner, the flag, had 48 stars on it, 1 for each state. And what he did, he went home hearing or understanding that pretty soon Alaska and Hawaii could be allowed into the Union, and therefore there would be 50 states. So he got a flag, his parents' flag, and he modified it. He made it into, he rearranged the stars, added 2 to it, and took into school the Star Spangled Banner, but not with 48 stars, but with 50, on the assumption that Hawaii and Alaska would join, and here's a new flag. Pretty cool. Teacher saw that, didn't like it, because there are only 48 states for a start. It's a ridiculous thing to do. It's crazy. Gave him a B-. Imagine that, a B- for recreating the USA flag. And what the teacher said was, well, if you don't like the grade, go and get it adopted as the official banner, the official Star Spangled Banner of the USA. And he went, okay, then I will. So what he did, he got the flag, he sent it off to his congressman, who was in Ohio at the time, and his congressman was Walter Moeller, and he sent the flag off to him with an explanation. Here's what we're doing, here's what we've got. Sent it off and sort of heard nothing pretty much for a while. 2 years later, he got a phone call himself. He actually got a phone call from President Eisenhower, and Eisenhower said to him, look, we've got your new flag. Alaska and Hawaii are coming into the Union. Your flag is going to be adopted as the official flag of the United States, the Star Spangled Banner, with 50 stars, 1 for each state, on the banner. So what he did as a child at school, that he got a B- for, actually got adopted by the USA as the new flag, which I think is very cool. So, of course, what he did, he went back to his teacher and said, well, you know what, this flag that you gave me a B- for, it got adopted, as you said it could and should be. So guess what? He got an A. I mean, an A+. They got something for it, for goodness sake. But the message here is clear, that if you do a piece of work, you get some guidance and some advice of people. If you don't like what they say, or they don't give you the recognition or whatever it is that you think you deserve, or that your idea warrants, well, get a second opinion. It's okay. Don't quit just because somebody says they don't like you, or they don't like what you do, or they don't rate your work, or they don't think you're good enough. Get a second opinion, get a third opinion, keep going. Now, if there's lots of stories here about people who start a business and don't get immediate results. And I think one of the challenges that people face when they go into business or entrepreneurship or even develop their career or whatever it is, the myth is that you work hard, play nice, do the right things, and your business and your career go on a straight line trajectory up to megastardom. Never works that way. It just doesn't work that way. There's always going to be setbacks, and there's going to be challenges, and people don't like you, they don't like your work, and they go up and down. That's the way it goes. If you quit or you stop just because somebody doesn't like what you do, then that's it. You quit. There's nowhere else to go. So if you get some negative feedback, take it on board. If I've learned there are 2 or 3 people in the world I do take negative feedback from and take it. One is Lynn. I'm very careful there. Do not ignore Lynn. That's one of my mantras. I've been told that. But that's good feedback. I get that. That's absolutely fine. That's okay. My mom gives me some feedback sometimes. Thanks for that. There are some people that I trust, and I do look for feedback. We take it and we adjust and adapt. But if you're getting feedback from people just that they don't like you, they don't think your idea is very good, find a different audience. Can you imagine what would happen if the Colonel Sanders had quit before he had all these loans turned down and opportunities turned down, for example? Wouldn't have made it. Loads of examples of this where people get pushed back, they don't quit, they find a way. And this is what happened with Bob Heft. He went round it, he got the flag adopted. He also designed, out of interest, he designed a flag with another star on it, a 51st star for a 51st state, and that's been adopted as well, should there ever be a 51st state of the Union. So the flag is there in waiting, designed by Bob Heft, and you can Google it and have a look. It's quite an interesting story. It just depends what the 51st state is going to be, doesn't it? Is it going to be the UK? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be Scotland? Is it going to be Ireland? What's the 51st state of the USA going to be? Maybe it's going to be Canada. Who knows? Anyway, I'm not going to get into a political debate, but that's with the story of the 50 stars on the Star Spangled Banner in the USA, designed by Bob Heft, where he sort of failed his homework, but got a phone call from Eisenhower. How cool is that? So don't quit. Get a second opinion, keep going, and look for some other validation. So there you go. Tip for Thursday. I'll see you on the webinar this afternoon, the Zoom meeting. I hope you're going to be able to join in. And in the meantime, have a great day. I'll catch you tomorrow on Friday. Have a great day, and bye for now.